Hello children, how are you all? Okay children, tell me one thing. When you came to school on the first day, how did you feel?
Nervous?
Nervous?
Happy.
Happy? Some children were crying. Some were very sad. Do you know what? I still remember when I went to school and I was around 3 years old and it was my first day of the school. I was very excited. I had new bag, new water bottle, new books, tiffin box. I was so excited to go to school. So today we will learn about a girl whose name is Rani. And let's read her story first, okay?
Young or old. It is Rani's first day in class 1. She is happy to go to school. She opens the door. She starts walking to school. Wait, says Tata. You are too young to walk alone, he says. Tata walks Rani to school. At night, Pati feeds Hari. Hari is Rani's little brother. Pati, feed me also, says Rani. You are old enough to eat on your own, says Pati. The next day, Amma is chopping vegetables in the kitchen. I want to chop the vegetables, says Rani. You are too young to hold a knife, says Amma. That evening, Tata, Pati, Amma, Hari and Rani are sitting in the living room. Rani is coloring a picture. Appa comes home from office. Appa, please help me color this picture, says Rani. You are old enough to color that picture, says Appa. Then Rani says to everyone, Tata says, I am too young to walk to school. Pati says, I am old enough to eat on my own. Amma says, I'm too young to hold a knife. Appa says, I'm old enough to color the picture. I'm confused. Am I too young or old enough? Everyone looks at Rani and smiles. You are just right for us to give you a big hug, they say, and hug Rani.
Young or old. It is Rani's first day in class 1. She is happy to go to school. She opens the door. She starts walking to school. Wait, says Tata. You are too young to walk alone, he says. Tata walks Rani to school. At night, Pati feeds Hari. Hari is Rani's little brother. Pati, feed me also, says Rani. You are old enough to eat on your own, says Pati. The next day, Amma is chopping vegetables in the kitchen. I want to chop vegetables, says Rani. You are too young to hold a knife, says Amma. That evening, Tata, Pati, Amma, Hari and Rani are sitting in the living room. Rani is coloring a picture. Appa comes home from office. Appa, please help me color this picture, says Rani. You are old enough to color that picture, says Appa. Then Rani says to everyone, Tata says I'm too young to walk to school alone. Pati says I'm old enough to eat on my own. Amma says I'm too young to hold a knife. Appa says I'm old enough to color the picture. I'm confused. Am I too young or old enough? Everyone looks at Rani and smiles. You are just right for us to give you a big hug, they say and hug Rani.
So children, hope you all have understood this lesson. Okay, now we will read the new words. Walking, enough, chopping, evening, vegetables, sitting, coloring, office, picture, confused. Give meanings. So here there are difficult words with its meanings. Tha, grandpa in Tamil. To, very. Alone, here it means on her own. Pati, grandma in Tamil. Amma, mother in Tamil. And in some other Indian languages. Chopping, cutting. Living room, hall. Appa, father in Tamil. Confused, doesn't understand. Here I have given you the notes. You have to read it and memorize it. And you also have to learn the spellings.
Hello children. Children in lower classes we have already studied about family, right? Like we have mummy, daddy and baby in the family. Now similarly in the animal and plant kingdom also they have mummy and babies, okay? But they have different names. So let's see the animals and the names of their young ones, okay? Cow, calf. Dog, puppy. Frog, tadpole. Cat, kitten. Horse, foal. Duck, duckling. Sheep, lamb. Hen, chick. Thank you.
In this slide, there are few more animals with the names of their young ones. Goat, kid, tiger, cub, hen, chick. Here in the fill in the blanks, you have to choose the correct words from the box. I have done it for you. Please memorize it.
Hello everyone, I am Sharmin here. Children, in the previous video, we learnt about nouns. So let's have a quick recap. A noun is a name of a person, place, animal and thing. Now there are different kinds of nouns like proper noun, common noun, collective noun, material noun. But here in this video, we will learn only about two types of nouns. Proper noun and common noun. What is a proper noun? A proper noun is a specific name of a person, place, animal and thing. Whereas common nouns names any person, place, animal or thing. Proper noun will always begin with a capital letter. Whereas common nouns will not begin with a capital letter unless the sentence begins with that common noun. Now there are few examples over here. Boy, country, girl, day. These are our common nouns. Boy, why is it a common noun? Because we don't know which boy, right? Whereas here we know that we are talking about Ali. So Ali is a proper noun because it is a name of a specific boy. A particular boy's name is Ali. Country. Again, there are so many different countries in the world, right? So country is a common noun. Whereas here the name is given India. That means India is a proper noun. Why? Because it is a name of a specific country. Girl. Girl is a common noun. Rita. Rita is again a specific name. So it is a proper noun. Day. There are so many days. There are 7 days in a week, right? We all know that. So day could be any day. So then it is a common noun. But here we have been given the name Sunday. That means we are particularly talking about Sunday. So Sunday is a proper noun. There are few examples over here. I'll read out these sentences and we'll try to find out the proper and common nouns. Okay? I like to spend time with Alicia. Now here Alicia is name of a particular girl. So Alicia is a proper noun. And see, we have written it with a capital letter, beginning with a letter which is capital, right? If I would have said, I like to spend time with my friends, then friends is a common noun because we don't know the names of those friends, right? The cat is sleeping. Again, cat is a common noun. Why? Because we don't know which cat. We don't know the proper name of that cat.
Okay, children. So in the previous slide, we learnt about nouns, common nouns and proper nouns. Now let us again recollect it. We have already learnt that naming words are called nouns. Nouns are names of a person, place, animal and thing. There are two types of nouns, common nouns and proper nouns. Common nouns are names of any person, place or a thing, and they begin with small letters. Example, boy, chocolates. Proper nouns are special names for a person, place or thing. They begin with capital letters. Example, Rahul, Kanpur, Cadbury. The names of festivals, days of the week and months are also proper nouns. Example, Holi, Tuesday, April. In this slide, I have already done it for you. You have to write P for proper noun and C for common nouns. Okay. Now, let's read these words. Let's say these words. Now here in this slide, you have to look at the words and you have to write P if they are proper nouns and C if they are common nouns. I have done it for you. Please go through it. Now, let's say these words aloud and listen to the vowel sounds. Pay, name, she, heel, boat, shoe, see. Please repeat after me. Pay, name, she, heel, boat, shoe, see. Children, I have written answers for you. Please go through it. Now let's do this part. Act it. I am Pratibha from Maharashtra. I speak Marathi. I am Ramu from Karnataka. I speak in Kannada. I am Ranjit from Punjab. I speak Punjabi. Now here these children, they are introducing themselves. So similarly, even you have to practice at home. How will you introduce yourself? Okay. So children, here you have to look at these pictures and you have to read the words under the pictures. You have to write the words next to the pictures and then read the story. So let's read the story now. Abdul is ready to go to school. Abdul looks out of the window. Abdul sees a dark cloud. Oh, it's going to rain, says Abdul. He takes his umbrella. He goes out of the house. He looks up. Where is the cloud? The sun is shining. The umbrella will protect Abdul from the sun. He opens the umbrella and goes happily to school. So here you have to look at these sentences. Tick B if you are big enough and S if you think you are too small. Okay, and then you have to join the dots and color the mother and its baby. So children, you have to read the lesson, watch the video a number of times and you have to memorize the notes given. Okay.